With his tough brand of running, Bradshaw went on to star at Marshall University in Huntington, West Virginia, where he rushed for over 1,500 yards and 19 touchdowns in 2006.
Ahmad Bradshaw fighting for the end zone. Touchdown, Hurd!
Boy, when he gets it, it's just magic for Marshall.
After his junior year at Marshall, Ahmad would decide to leave school and turn pro. And to his surprise, the Giants would select him in the 7th round of the 2007 NFL Draft.
I'm coming from the country, in Virginia, and to be coming to the big city like New York, it was just a shock for me. It's like a dream come true, And first day it was very exciting, so I plan on coming in here and making a name for myself and helping the Giants out as much as I can.
Despite reeling off 6 straight victories, the Giants still needed a win at Buffalo in Week 16 to ensure a playoff berth. And in the 4th quarter, a rookie would put his stamp on the season.
We came through the huddle, and I even told all the boys, I said, I'm scoring this if y'all block it right.
He comes in, you block this one up, I'm taking it to the house. You talk about the confidence of a young player coming into a game in a moment like that, wanting the football.
They called a power play, and my favorite play is a power. I just remember just go, just telling myself to just go.
Handoff Bradshaw, up the middle, finds a crease, up to the 20, 25, 30, it's a foot race.
When he broke through that line, and you saw this little guy coming out bow-legged, and he had a head full of steam. Missing part of his NY emblem on his helmet. And it's like he's running 100 miles per hour, everybody else is in slow motion.
Bradshaw to the 40, to midfield, no one's gonna get the rookie out of Marshall.
That was probably one of the coolest run plays, seeing him just pulling away from everybody as he ran up the sideline.
20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Ahmad Bradshaw, 88 yards for the rookie.
And that's when I literally looked and said, the boy is now a man.
And that was kind of the legend of Bradshaw was born.
And the rookie may have run the Giants into the postseason.
Man, I was like, whoa, the Giants, because they got so many big, great linebackers. And it was just running through my head like I'm going to New York with the big boys, but it's going to be real hard because I know New York like big linebackers. But, when I got here and I played, I seen the guys and I knew how hard they worked and I knew how hard I was going to work. I loved the game because when I came in here, it was hard-nosed, smash-mouth football. And I like it when it's so hard and real tough for guys because some guys get weeded out then. I knew I was on last after I realized how tough it was here.
There were kind of mixed emotions there because I knew I wasn't heralded coming out of college, but yet still there were some scouts that were saying that because I played tight end and I was ranked at one point in time the number 2 tight end in the nation, that I would go high in the draft as a tight end. And because I was all-conference defensive end, that I would go somewhere in the draft, but they weren't quite sure. So the day of draft, you like all expected draftees, you have mixed emotions, you're excited, but you kind of keep them under tow for a while. And with the first day coming on, at that point in time, I didn't get drafted until late. I thought maybe it was going to pass me by. But on the second day, late, the New York Giants called me and informed me that I'd been selected in the 11th round. A guy by the name of Andy Robustelli, if you'll recall, one of my predecessors as a defensive end, he was the general manager at that time. He called, the phone rang, and I picked it up, and it was very positive. And it said, "Congratulations, George Martin. This is Andy Robustelli of the New York Giants, and we've selected you in the 11th round." And I just felt special because, number one, it was New York, and number 2, that they personally called me. I thought I'd get some telegram or something.
Homer Jones joined the New York Football Giants in 1964 after attending Texas Southern College and starring in football along with track and field, running the 100 and 220-yard dashes. He was drafted in 1963 by his hometown team, the Houston Oilers, but after suffering a knee injury in training camp, he would be cut. The Giants offered Jones a bus ticket to New York and payment for his knee surgery. Known as Rhino to his teammates, Homer donned number 45 and would become the Giants' most prolific receiver throughout the 1960s. In a 1965 game, Jones decided to celebrate with a post-touchdown maneuver of throwing the football down hard in the end zone. He called the move a spike, and all modern touchdown celebrations and dances are said to have evolved from Homer's invention of spiking the ball. In 1967, he had his best season with 49 receptions for 1,200 yards, and he led the NFL in receiving touchdowns with 13. The following season, Homer became only the second Giant at the time to record at least 1,000 yards receiving in 3 straight seasons. A 2-time Pro Bowler, Jones would be selected back-to-back in 1967 and 1968. His 22.3 yards per catch average, still a record for the highest in NFL history. Homer Jones, a true Giants legend. At 6'3", 255 pounds, Rosey's combination of agility and quickness would help him blossom. And in 1952, he was voted as a small college All-American. But when it came time for the NFL draft, he was still relatively unknown to pro scouts. Luckily for the Giants, an obscure publication would circulate through the front office, spreading the news of Brown's superlatives.
The Pittsburgh Courier, which was an African-American newspaper in western Pennsylvania, and they had a black All-American team because Roosevelt Brown played at an all-black college. And someone said, this guy's on the All-American team, maybe we should give him a look.
So with the 322nd pick in the 27th round of the 1953 NFL Draft, New York selected Roosevelt Brown, the greatest sleeper pick in league history.
Hey Giants fans, Saquon Barkley here. You want to see more videos? Subscribe below.